This is a time when we're coming together to reflect on how violence impacts us all.
Mayor Sherelle Parker and other city leaders are kicking off Gun Violence Awareness Month by highlighting the work being done by those involved with various prevention programs.
During this Gun Violence Awareness Month, we honor people no longer here with us on earth. And we also honor those who are working tirelessly every day to ensure that no more lives needlessly should be taken.
The city's reporting 93 homicides so far this year compared to 109 this time last year. The number of shootings is also down by nearly 20%.
The numbers demonstrate that Philadelphia is doing better this year. But whenever we lose a life, it's not just a statistic. That's a loved one. That's somebody's child.
G. Lamar Stewart is the senior pastor at Taylor Memorial Baptist Church and works closely with those impacted by gun violence.
Gun Violence Awareness Month is an opportunity for us to raise awareness that there are families, there are victims, there are people who have been touched by this. And no matter the progress we see as far as the numbers, there are those who have been impacted who are still trying to navigate trauma, still trying to find joy, still trying to get to hope.
This is a time.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hey, what's going on, family? This is Sarah from No Picks Podcast.
What up, fam? Joe, No Picks Podcast.
Hey, Joe, so my question to you is this, like, it's a broad question, right? So it can go in a lot of different directions, but what do you think could be done to reduce gun violence in Philadelphia?
Yeah, that is a loaded question, bro. Well, I feel like a lot of the guns that are used in these incidents of gun violence are probably purchased illegally, right? Mm-hmm. So changing or shaping policy is not going to change that. You know what I mean? Like if they're already getting these guns illegally, trying to enforce stricter gun laws, which I'm not trying to enforce, is not going to change that problem, right? People won't get these guns regardless, right? So something has to change culturally within these communities that are killing each other, right? We talked about just before we came on, there was that mass shooting last week at Fairmount Park where two were killed and I think 9 were injured. And this was like Memorial Day, if I remember correctly. It was on Memorial Day, right? Yeah. Bro, I don't know. I feel like these young people now, like what happens in the days when you could just scrap, when you could just duke it out, you know what I mean? And then just walk away from it and just be gone. You know what I mean? Like I've heard youngins be like, I don't fight, I got a gun. Right. You know what I mean? I've literally heard them say like, I don't fight no more, I got a gun. You know what I mean? Like they don't even like, that's not fighting. Fist fighting is not even an option. They're just shooting off rip. So something happened, bro, to our young people, not just our young people, but to our young people. And there's this shift where like everything's going to be resolved by gun violence now. And it's scary, right? So I don't know how to answer your question yet, but I'm curious to see if you have any ideas on how do we change this, because this is like becoming a cultural issue. It really, really is. Like this is bad, right? In Philly, we're talking about Philly.
I mean, the first thing I could think of is the punishment. For me anyway, like the reason why I didn't do like any crazy stuff growing up and, you know, selling drugs or doing anything crazy is because I always feared the punishment. I was like, yo, is like I always did the like, you know, the cost benefit kind of thing. It's like, is me doing this thing worth the punishment that I could possibly, you know, receive if I get caught doing it? And for me, the answer was always no. So that's why I was always like, that's why I never did anything crazy. Like now I hung out with people that did crazy stuff. But I never did nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the craziest thing I did was probably like throw crab apples at passing cars, you know what I mean? And then run away or whatever. Like now I probably messed up some cars and some windows and stuff. And they would have been well within their right to catch me and beat my little ass. But they didn't. I'm ass beat free. Like, but yeah, I mean, it got to be. I don't even know if that would do, bro. Because people do stuff they don't think they're getting caught, which is why they posting stuff on the internet. Which is why, like, you know what I mean. Right. And if you think about it, Joe, the more technologically advanced we get, the less, you know, the more people get caught. Because, you know, say dude down the street shoots at somebody. He got his cell phone on him. The fucking tower is pinging on it. You know what I mean? So if they catch this person, they don't even have to have like they can have circumstantial evidence, like, okay, bro, like we know you was in this area for a fact because the tower pinged you. You and this dude was arguing on Facebook, or Instagram or whatever, and you know what I mean. Like we found you with a ski mask or whatever. It could be like a lot of circumstantial stuff, and then well, you know, Miss Jones down the street saw you on her Ring camera running by, you know, trying to get rid of the gun. Like a lot of people get caught on like random Ring cameras. Like, bro, there's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
yes.
yes.
Do you think like, I'm trying to keep it to Philly, right? Because we're talking about a Philly issue, but I know that gun culture is definitely an American thing.
Yeah.
Right. It is a thing. Like Americans love their guns. You know, they love their Second Amendment. You know, we've had there've been so many debates about gun control, gun violence, you know, that we have record numbers of mass shootings compared to any other industrialized country. Like our numbers are ridiculous. How many mass shootings we have. Like gun culture is a thing in America. And so I'm thinking like, I mean, is it reasonable to say that what happens in Philly is just a microcosm of what American culture is? Like we're crazy about guns, bro. Like why would it be any different in Philly?
I mean,
like doesn't that shape the culture of the city as well?
It's the same in all like urban areas, or like all big metropolitan
like
areas.
Chicago,
New York, Detroit.
Yeah.
You know, I think the whole it seemed like St. Louis, you know what I mean? Like they be going crazy in there.
Right.
Camden, you know what I mean? They go crazy there too. I mean, bro, like I don't even want to say what I was about to say, but like, bro, like I like what you said earlier. It's the culture. Like we really got to do something about the culture, and I don't know what that is. It seems like to me. Tell me if you agree. It seems like the culture is like gradually getting worse.
Oh, it has been. We've talked about that. We said the culture is cooked on so many different episodes. Like our women are cooked, our families are cooked, our kids are cooked, our music is cooked. Like the way our ethnic image is cooked, and here and abroad as well. Like, bro, we're struggling right now. Like that's why we talked about black fatigue. Like black fatigue is real. Even some of us are like, yo, even we're tired of it. Like we are sick of this. You know what I mean? We want to disassociate from this because Black culture has become so ghetto. We've embraced the worst parts of our culture and they've gone mainstream, and other people are making money off of it and judging us for it and exploiting us for it. And we entertain it, bro.
Yeah.
We entertain it. Yeah. It's, you know, so it is a cultural thing. I just don't know how we're going to get out of this, bro. Like nothing would, as a child, compelled me to pick up a gun and shoot and kill somebody.
I don't get it, bro. And I love the gangster rap. The gangster is of the gangster rap, bro. Like I love the Jeezy, I love Beanie Siegel, I love Freeway, I love Jay-Z,
right.
I loved all of them news, but nothing. Listening to that stuff never made me be like, let me go buy some crack and go get a gun. Like it never, like that never made me feel like that.
Right. And then you still got some of these clowns who make it out and then get money and get famous. Like I'll use Young Thug as an example, who become very rich.
Right.
And then still get caught up in trafficking and gun charges and all that stuff. And it's like, bro, you made it out. Mm-hmm. Like you're out. Like stay far away from this as possible. Like, why are you trying to go back? You know what I mean? And that's what messes me up too. Cause like the mentality doesn't change. Even when they get bread, they still want to do that hood stuff. And I just don't, it's a cultural thing. And I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. But Philly is a hot mess, bro.
Let me ask you this too. How detrimental, because I've been thinking about this a lot too. I actually haven't even had this conversation with anybody else. How detrimental do you think the movie Scarface was to the black community?
Well, we love us some Tony Montana, bro. Like I wouldn't just blame it on the movie, but damn, he was a G. I ain't gonna hold you. I love Tony Montana, bro. He's iconic. Like people had like paintings of him. People had T-shirts of this man. You know what I mean? Like people, I love Scarface. I love Tony Montana. So like. He's very, very iconic. But do I feel like Tony Montana was the reason we became more violent? I'm gonna say that would be a reach for anybody to make that argument, right? Like at the end of the day, you still have a choice to make. You still have it. That's like people who say video games make kids violent. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I believe in all that. You know what I mean? Music makes people violent. Like I don't know, bro. At the end of the day, I also feel like we still have agency and we still have choice. So, and also, what are your parents teaching you? What are the people in your house teaching you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like it's another way to deflect accountability on like raising horrible children or, you know, dysfunctional kids. But it's like that reflects on the parents. Like what where was the parenting at? Like where did that happen? So no, I don't think Scarface made us that. But Yeah, but we've embraced this hood gangster street culture, like the power. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be Tommy, or everybody want to be Ghost, or we've embraced it, bro. We've embraced it, and yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It ain't for me. I tell you that. It's never been for me, bro. Like I ain't built like that. I don't want to be built like that. I don't see prison as a rite of passage. Like, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna do a bid just to prove my masculinity to the hood. Like, no, bro. Like, I'm not gonna be, in a cell with the booty warrior over some booty BS. Like, that's not the life that I want. I ain't gonna get my booty taken to jail because I mean, like, I'm so good on all that, bro. I'm so good.
All right, listen. All right, well, listen. Let's know what y'all think, family. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.
Until next time.